Banff-Kananaskis.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. It's my pleasure. It's my first time speaking to time allocation, actually, in this House, which is interesting because we've actually debated time allocation every single semester that we've been in the legislature since I became an MLA. Oh, wait, that's my first point. Time allocation is becoming a normal conversation in here, and that is part of the problem. Time allocation, I think a lot of people at home don't really understand what time allocation is, although they're learning because we do talk about it all the time. Time allocation is a motion whereby debate is limited to an hour for each stage of a bill. By its very definition, it is limiting democratic debate because it gives us less time to talk about what's important to Albertans. And I know that this government is still struggling with the fact, Madam Speaker, that there are 38 opposition MLAs and 2 independent MLAs right now, which means that there's actually 40 people in this House who are representing constituents who do not have a UCP MLA. And all of us have opinions and thoughts to represent our constituents in this House on bills. When we create time allocation motions, or when the government creates time allocation motions, we do not have an opportunity for fulsome debate. That's just do the math. Now the government has introduced this super time allocation where they can assign time allocation to multiple stages of multiple bills all at once. It's kind of, I don't want to use the word cheating because it's not really cheating, but it's just saying we don't really want to do all the work. We don't want to do all the work. We just want to do a little bit of the work. It is lazy, but it's more than that because it's pretending like that's acceptable. In any other job that I have had in my varied career, if I showed up to work and said, well, I don't want to do the whole thing, I just want to do 20% of the work today, I would be fired.
You'd be fired.
I would be fired. And that is essentially what we are doing when we limit debate. We are paid by Albertans. I am paid by the taxpayers of Banff-Kananaskis to stand here and represent their views in debate. That's what I am here to do. So when we have time allocation, we're actually hindered from doing our job to represent Albertans. In the motion, the wording is that after the allotted time, every question necessary for the disposal of the bill at that stage shall be put forthwith. That is not what is happening here, Madam Speaker. It's easy to imagine a situation where that would be the case, where if all members who had wanted the opportunity to speak had it, filibustering starts to happen, but that's not the case here. Bills 25, 28, 29, and 32 have not been fulsomely debated. This time allocation motion will pass. I won't even get the opportunity to speak to Bill 25, which is the politics and ideology in the classrooms, removing politics and ideology by injecting politics and ideology into the classrooms. I won't have an opportunity to share with our amazing Minister of Education my thoughts on how we need to have treaty flags in every school in Banff-Kananaskis, because we celebrate our Indigenous relations every single day in my riding, and we have treaty flags all over the place. I won't get to tell the minister how great I think that is. I won't get to tell the amazing Minister of Education how important I think it is that all books are available in schools. I also won't get to share with our even more amazing Shadow Minister of Education my thoughts on what other pieces should be in Bill 25. I won't have a chance to debate Bill 29 either, and I won't have a chance to share with the Ministers of Health, all 4 of them, or 26 of them, however many there are now, my thoughts on having private health care. I won't get to say any of that because we've allocated those bills. And so I think it's really disingenuous to pretend that each of these bills have had a fulsome debate and all questions have been posed, because that's not true. And I see the minister smiling at me, and I say to him, I look forward to sharing my thoughts with you at another time. Through the chair. I look forward to sharing my thoughts with the minister at a later time because I can't do it here in this House. The solution to this is to actually just do a better job before we get to the point where we're debating the bills, rather than cutting the debate before we have a chance to fulsomely debate.